Sharia does not accept anything except you have 3 witnesses. You must at least, so you cannot just lie about, so you cannot lie about something and frame somebody up. It's really, really hard when you practice Sharia. It makes life easier. So they were like, if you are on hijab, remove it. Seriously, do we have to remove our hijab? All of that. And beside me, like 5-10 people are already pulling off their hijabs. I was like, really? I did not even have the second thought. The answer was just like, I can't do it. Even though I don't put on a very long hijab, but I know that the little I'm putting on, I cannot remove it.
I believe what you want to believe, and you just like act the way you want something to happen. But for me, Islam is not hard for them to practice unless they want it to be hard for them to practice.
In a nation where faith shapes identity, being Muslim in today's Nigeria comes with questions that go beyond the surface. On this episode, 3 Muslim ladies are on seat to speak about what it really means to be Muslim in Nigeria of today.
Alright, Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Hamida Adishewa Sudamadi, a 400 level statistics student.
I am Khalida Ololade Abdisalam, a 300 level student studying animal nutrition in the Federal University of Agriculture, Belkuta.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Oshumari Amatalai Tayo, a 300 level student of partial arranged management. So I am a student and also a leader in a lot of associations in my school. I think that's fine.
I am, let me say, a writer, poem to be precise, and also I sew bags. That's all for now.
I am a graphic designer. I am a writer. I am a lover of words. I like to talk a lot. I am also a big fan of fashion, and most importantly, I am a big fan of education.
Yes, for empowerment, yes, it can actually empower us as a student. I feel like being a Muslim, we are limited to some things, and we have access to some things, because as a Christian, there's some association that when you speak, people do not really want to listen. They know what you want to say already. But as a Muslim, even though they don't even know what you want to say yet, they want to listen. Like they are like, what did the person want to say? Like, and it depends on how you are even dressed as a Muslim. If you are a modest person as a Muslim, the empowerment increases.
Well, basically, I would say no. It shouldn't limit you. It wouldn't limit you. But we are in a society where people try to make it limit you. So I feel like the only way for you to empower yourself as a Muslim, for you to keep up with this, is for you to remember that as a Muslim, you are also just like every other person. But now you are +1. You have God with you. You have Allah with you, and He has promised to never leave you at any point in time. Another thing I would say for empowerment is that hold on to that truth. I said earlier that I am a lover of education. You see, that education, I feel like is what is making everybody grow now. So be good at it. Be best at whatever it is that you feel like you can do. And Bismillah Rahman, you will see that you would even shine amidst every other person.
And as for limitation, yeah, it limits us as a student, because as a student there are a lot of things, there are a lot of engagements. We hear people engaging in dancing competitions, a lot of that. I think as a Muslim we are limited to that. We are not made to do it. So we have that limitations, and we have some things that empowers us.
I will say yes. I would say yes.
Yes, they do. A capital letter yes.
Every little misconception, every little disagreement, even if it's amidst people of different religions, you find out that most of the time what they do is, especially when you are a Muslim, they will just tell you, I want Muslimi, or they should say, be awon obirin Muslimi sheman, or they should just tell you, hijab, tori pe won tin wo hijab. That's how they do, like things like that. It's really a lot. Yes,
because let's take the Boko Haram as an example. I don't know why people tag them to be Muslims. I don't know, probably because what we knew about them at first was because they were Hausas, and they just assumed that Hausas are Muslim. So they criticize Muslims because of them. And not even them, a lot of things. We can't even make little mistakes. They expect us to just be perfect. No, you are putting on hijab. I don't understand, but yes, we face a lot of that. Yeah.
Is Islam too hard for today's youth to practice? I feel like they believe what they want to believe, and you just like act the way you want something to happen. But for me, Islam is not hard for them to practice unless they want it to be hard for them to practice.
No, it is not too hard unless you want to make it hard for yourself. Is it starts being hard when you start making excuses. When you start saying, I cannot put on this, I cannot put on. I feel like the religion should just be done to your capability, the way you can do it, the way you know that you are being modest about it. If you and Bismillah to later you can keep on increasing and increasing when you have the strength and the ability to do so. I feel like it's just the capability. You should just do it to your own satisfaction and to a way that Allah to will be pleased, not really what people want you to do.
Is it too hard? No, it has never been too hard, and it is still not too hard. But we Muslims nowadays, we make it too hard for ourselves. So it is never too hard. It is just the way you see it and the way you practice it. If you practice it exactly the way the Sunnah says, you would find out that it is even way easier than the way we take it. Yeah, so please, Sharia law should be expanded. It should be expanded in big, multiple times. It should be expanded. Like it should not even. It should cover every other thing. All those cases of all those misconceptions. Like one of the examples I would give is that Sharia does not accept anything except you have 3 witnesses. You must at least. So you cannot just lie about. You cannot lie about something and frame somebody up. It's really, really hard when you practice Sharia. It makes life easier. It should.
Misconceptions people have about Islam. Yes, they feel like Islam is too demanding. We have to do a lot of things even though we are not satisfied with it.
I feel like they think that Islam limits us. I feel like they feel like Islam suppresses us, especially as women. They would say, why did you have to be in a polygamous thing? Why does your religion support it? And all of those things. I feel like the misconception is that they feel like Islam limits us. Islam is a terrorizing religion that terrorizes us. It forces us to wear hijab, even when they know that dressing modestly is the best.
But I think the reason they do that is because they are just ignorant about the religion. Even we that we are Muslims, not all of us are so knowledgeable about the religion itself. We really don't know much about the religion. I feel like most of us don't really go deep into knowing what the religion is, because if we put more effort in knowing what the religion is, we will know that Islam does not really does not forces things on us. There are something that if we do, it's going to make our lives more better, but people don't know that. So that's why they feel like Islam is just a demanding religion. Islam is a forced religion. It's because they are just ignorant about it.
My biggest struggle, see, I would say, is you see that handshake, don't touch opposite gender. It is really a lot for me. The next thing that you will hear them say is, maybe somebody else is doing it. Maybe that one, so she wear hijab. Maybe she's shaking kiniko. And you be like, you try to explain the best way you can, but they still don't get it. So I feel like, yeah, one of my biggest struggles is with opposite gender, coupled with the fact that I like to talk, I like to make friends, I like to speak with people.
Trying to like get people to know some things about the religion, especially the opposite religions. They just conclude the fact that they already have their fixed answers, And I don't know if they just want to make fun sometimes by asking some questions that they just want to, they'll ask you, why are you even putting on hijab? Why are you covering your head? They already know that we are doing it because we are meant to do it. Allah commanded us to do it. We are asked to dress modest. But they just want to ask that question, I don't know, maybe to frustrate someone or to just put words in your mouth. So there are always some kind of struggles in explaining some things to them. But I feel like if you are a little bit patient and you don't give them what they want, that like giving them the reaction they want from you, making you get angry, you actually prove a point.
Me talking, they feel like if I don't shake them, and I would say this: don't shake them, don't move close to them, let them know your stand, and they would respect it for you. Somebody once asked me, if you are in a position and the president is asking to shake you, I told him something, and I will say that reply here again. I said that for the president to have called me to that position, he has known me for who I am, and he would respect my boundaries. So do that.
Because it has made my life easier for my dressing behavior, because I don't have to show my cleavage.
I have to smile for that question. It has made my life a lot easier. In fact, while I'm talking here, if I told you that before I stepped to this place, I have said a lot of prayers, and I feel like he's watching. Sometimes I don't just know what to say, but then I just get myself just pray. God, just let this thing come. And indeed, Mila, I've never felt like I've been abandoned. Islam the right way.
It has made my life so easy, because I know that anything I need, I don't have to go to anybody. I don't have to, like, even if I'm going to go to anybody, I should just pray about it first. Being a Muslim has given me that mentality, and it's not even about mentality alone, it's about experience. Like, it's something that we have put into action and it has really worked. Like, when we want to go for something, we should just pray about it and go for it, and inshallah everything is going to be okay.
Muslim, Islam, these two words are two different things. Muslim are the people that practice the religion, while Islam is the religion itself. So Muslim are the people that practice Islam, basically.
Well, Muslims, Islam, no, they are not. Islam is the religion. It is the perfect religion, the religion of peace, the religion of submission, while Muslims are the human beings that practice it. Remember, notice that I made my human beings, I made a stress on it, because we are humans and we are prone to mistakes. So Muslims, they try their best to practice the best religion, the most peaceful religion, as best as they can. But Islam is that one that is complete.
That does not mean that Islam, it is that person that is, maybe let me say, is the person that is actually doing what he or she is not supposed to do, because Islam is a religion of peace and a religion that teaches us how to be in our best character.
We are humans and we cannot be complete. Just like Christians make mistakes, it's the same way Muslims make mistakes. Just like Christianity feels like, okay, that is the best, Islam is the best religion, and Muslims are the ones that try their best to practice it as much as Allah wants us to. Thank you.
My proudest moment has always been during the month of Ramadan, especially the night of Dhikr, Laylatul Qadr, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Holy Quran that Laylatul A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, bismillahir rahmanir rahim, Laylatul Qadr khayrun min alf shahr. The night of Dhikr is better than 1,000 months. So who am I not to be happy when I know that all my prayers during that night are going to be answered? So I'm always very happy during the month of Ramadan. My proudest moment, the night of Dhikr.
My proudest moment as a Muslim was when this Islam was able to put me in a higher position than I was, because it was actually, I don't know if I can relate what really happened, if there is time, but it was actually during JAMB, when we wanted to write our exam JAMB. So they were like, if you are on hijab, remove it. Seriously, do we have to remove our hijab? All of that. And beside me, like 5-10 people are already pulling off their hijabs. I was like, really? Am I did not even have the second thought. The answer was just like, I can't do it. Even though I don't put on a very long hijab, or I know that the little I'm putting on, I cannot remove it. Then, you know, if you are not going to remove it, you're not going to write exam here, this, that. I was with her for over an hour trying to like tell her that there is nothing she can say to convince me to remove the hijab. And later, another coordinator of the exam later called me and she was like, ma, what you are doing is not really necessary. You don't have to like force them to remove their hijab just because of. And she spoke to her, and inshallah we were able to like, I was able to like write the exam with my hijab on. And later, like after few days, I was called back, just a random number, and she said she was the woman that was accusing me, like telling me to remove my hijab due to. She called me. I said okay. She said, can she see me? I went to her, and when I got there, she was like, can I like make a video, something like this, like trying to address people about being firm on whatever decision they're going to make. So I did that with full pride, and everybody around too was so proud of me, and I was able to like pass the message to others with that little action. So Islam has like, has really, that's my proudest moment being a Muslim. Yeah. Students, I feel like they should not allow the environment they are in to tell them what to do. They should be firm about any decision they want to make, and they should know what they are doing. Just know the religion and try to work on it. Don't let the society define you. And when people are trying to convince you to do something, know that what you are doing is the best. You don't have to like succumb to others' opinion. Just be good at what you do.
To say they should stay away from, how do Yoruba even call it, agbere ẹ̀sìn, because nowadays it is very common, especially on TikTok. You see Muslim joining the Hallelujah challenge using sound with different or captions that are not supposed to be heard from a Muslim.
Students, I would say be true to yourself. Don't lie, don't let anybody deceive you. Yes, the crowd does something, but the fact that the crowd does it doesn't make it right. If you know that what you are doing is right, stick to it, and don't be deceived by the whole jargons, the whole nonsense that is around the world. Be true to yourself.